Hi, and welcome to another refreshing episode of the Property Show. Today, we are exploring trends shaping the real estate sector in the commercial office space. But first, we kick off with our property pick of the week with an exceptional ideal prospect with top-notch designs, amenities as well as finishes. The accessory spot highlights stunning designs, giving life to an intimate apartment. The property news brings a taste of a first of its kind on the upcoming Owner Home Expo. And of course, the cherry on the top, we share interesting stories of getting onto the property ladder.
So if you have decided I want a home, you have to find out where.
There's no reason for not starting, and I think probably if I had started earlier, I'd be on my third or fourth home now.
Keep your feedback coming and let's talk. As always, there is something for everyone. The property pick of the week takes us to an exceptional and ideal prospect if you're looking for a family home. This project is strategically located in Syokimau, in close proximity to Mombasa Road, and has ease of access to the CBD. I would say the two things that tick the boxes on this project. If you're looking for an investment, this is definitely an ideal investment. Secondly, this could also be a great family home with spacious rooms, a lot of natural light, top-notch finishes, and a fully fitted kitchen. Social amenities across the board, including a social hall, convenient tax store, children's play area, a swimming pool, plus a backyard kitchen garden. Let's have a look.
Katani Villas is located along Katani Road, off Mombasa Road in Syokimau, approximately 20 kilometers from the CBD. Syokimau is the main stop for Nairobi on the Mombasa-Nairobi Standard Gauge Railway. The neighborhood is in close proximity to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and can be accessed via Mombasa Road. The shopping facilities in close proximity include Gateway, Southfield and Signature Mall with restaurants as well as banking facilities. Schools in close proximity include Viraj International Academy, Katani, Zuwena International Schools, as well as Al-Masi School. You can seek medical attention from Aga Khan University Hospital as well as Syokimau Health Center. For recreational purposes, Nairobi National Park is a stone's throw away. Katani Villas is an ideal gated community consisting of 82 units of 4 and 6 bedroom units that cuts across all spheres of prospective homeowners with stylish architectural design for living. Accommodation features include spacious living area with large windows letting in natural light and wood flooring, adding that it factor as well as warmth. Separate spacious dining area with an open plan concept, allowing for ease of access to the rest of the house. Fully fitted kitchen with an oven, hob and extractor, as well as cabinets for storage. spacious master ensuite bedroom with a walk-in closet, as well as grand bathroom with a shower cubicle, a balcony, a guest room on the lower level, a common cloakroom for guests, utility area with adobe sink and washing machine provisions. Other features in the development include perimeter wall with electric fence and 24-hour manned gate for security, borehole and Athi-View municipal water supply with an additional 2,000-litre attic domestic water storage, solar water heating systems, 2 parking slots per house and additional parking spaces for guests, Cabra-paved driveways, generator power backup for communal areas, social hall that will include a swimming pool, gymnasium and community shop.
The office market has shifted. We are seeing a radical transformation, pushing the limits in terms of space layout, technology infrastructure, as well as flexible co-working spaces. Let me break it down. Traditionally, renting an office requires signing long-term leases with huge deposits payable upfront. Today, we are seeing a new trend of 24 hours strategically located co-working spaces, providing flexible options of month-to-month agreements without the need to sign long leases or pay huge deposits. These spaces come with other benefits including security, high-speed internet, access to shared services, meeting rooms, and refreshments. If you're an investor in this sector looking for high returns, or if you're in business looking for an office space, this is your segment.
What we do as Kofisi, we actually have service offices, and of course we also have functional work areas. And where we are right now, we do have some of the co-working or collaboration community areas. So come with me. We have got various spaces for meeting rooms. Right here on my right-hand side, we do have meeting rooms that accommodate up to 4 people. We have 2 on the second floor, and towards my far left, this is a functional area. We call it a book nook, which doubles up as a functional area for the co-working space. And then towards the far end, this is the brain, the backbone to the business. This is the call center or the data center. What happens behind these closed doors is we handle all the call inquiries that comes from clients. We also do take feedback from clients, and of course, this helps us only get better with time. This is also doubles up as a management office space, and of course, once you are within the building, of course, all your call inquiries will come through the data center. Okay. So allow me to introduce you real quick to one of our clients. Her name is Abigail. She will say hi or a word or two about her experience with Kofisi.
I am a consultant and in the financial services space. So I've been here for about a month or so. I've been looking for a place where I can actually sit down and concentrate and do my work. Having being a consultant, it's a bit difficult working from home. So I love the space, I love the people here, very professional. So they have different places you can work in. So for instance, here I'm able to concentrate, especially now that I have a project. There's a more communal area where I get to meet different people. I think there's a space on the first floor, I've been there. You can actually sit and read. As you can see, there are many resources here. So yeah, so I love it. It's nice. Bramwell here has been excellent. And I think just generally, if you want any assistance, they're very professional. Yeah, and it's. I would urge other people to come join us. These other seats need people to sit here as well, but you can find me on the other space as well.
Some of the features for our 4-person meeting room clearly are equipped with digital display as well. So we make sure that when you're having the meeting, you could easily project any information that you might have to the digital display. Something unique about all our office spaces is they are all equipped with climate control. So that is something extra for our clients. We want to make sure that you are comfortable within the office space and, of course, any other meeting room that you have in the business. So allow me to interest you in the virtual space we do have. And what you're going to see here is what we call a flexi space and also dedicated desks. And I'll explain to you further of why ideally as a client you can either sign up on flexi or dedicated. So this is a flexi space, and ideally as a client, once you sign up membership on the flexi space, it gives you 24-hour access to the building premise. What's more is you get to sit anywhere within the co-working area, and membership per month is at $150. You can actually use this as a collaboration booth. So again, these are functional sitting spaces where you can come and work from within the day. What we maintain is a professional standard, so you can clearly see that it is not noisy. All these spaces are very functional, so you get to sit anywhere and still be able to enjoy the professional work environment. So towards my far right, so an added advantage as a member or as a flexi membership is you have access to the kitchen parlor. And what this does for you, you have unlimited access to the cappuccino. You can easily make coffee. Again, here, you can easily use our hydration point, so you have all that. And again, for your lunch, because we are trying to make it a very familiar place, of course, if you may, so you can easily come here and, of course, take your lunch as well. You have access to the kitchen appliances, which includes a microwave, so you can easily use this to warm up any food that you have. Doubles up as a fridge as well for storage. When you have lunch or any beverage or refreshment, you can easily use that. So the other space that we do have in the building is called a dedicated space. An advantage of a dedicated space over the flexi space is, as the name suggests, you get a designated sitting space. So ideally as a client, you will get a sitting space, and of course which comes with a functional desk as well. So this will be assigned to you. Membership for this would cost $250, and it gives you one sitting space which is assigned to you as a person. Clearly it also has climate control, like I mentioned. An added benefit for our dedicated clients, they get additional storage space, which you could actually use to leave behind your documentation or your laptop. What you're looking at here is digital branding that we do for all our clients. So just a quick example, these are the kind of clients that we have within the premise right now. We also offer this at no extra cost, so this comes as a package, digital branding for all our clients. So allow me to interest you in this. Ideally is the main admin or the reception point. So all our clients are ushered here, and of course if you're also a guest, this is your first contact point. So come with me. Once our clients are received at the reception or admin center, they're actually ushered in here. This is one of our lounge, which is also a touchdown space. And then, of course, they will await all the other clients that they're coming to meet within the premise. One thing that I need for you to note is we maintain professionalism at its best. So irrespective of whichever package you take, whether it's a virtual space or whether it's a dedicated space or a private office space, when your clients come in the building, they will be ushered to the third floor, and this ideally will be the waiting area. They will not know that you as a client have actually gotten space which is co-shared. One of the spaces that we found on the third floor is a private office space. We have got various private office spaces in terms of workstation. So I will excite you with one of the offices that we do have with one of our clients called Wilben, Kenya. They're currently occupying an man private office space. So if you could come and see the kind of office setup we do have with them, and hopefully you get an idea of what we mean when we talk about workstation. So come with me. So Wilben is one of our clients, currently taking up an 8-person private office space. So this is ideally what you have in mind. It's quite spacious as well, and ideally what is an added advantage is we allow our clients to also come with their own printer, just to mitigate costs that could come as a result of using our printer. So we are highly flexible, and this would give you a concept of our private office space that we have here at Kofisi. I would also love to excite you in a different kind of office space, ideally for 4 persons, so that you have an idea. We've already seen an 8-person, so I will also show you a 4-person because we customize according to the client preferences. So on this particular floor, we have a 2-person, 3-person, 4-person. We have an office space that could actually accommodate up to around 11 persons. This particular office space provides you with an agile working environment. What's more is, in addition to the sitting arrangement here, these particular office spaces are actually very spacious as well. We have a beautiful view of Riverside Drive, and of course, if our clients would love something with a beautiful view, this would be the ideal and the perfect office. So this particular office space, workstation, that is one workstation, would go for 65,000 shillings or for 650 USD. What's more is you also have climate control, but then again, you could easily use these particular windows to just get some fresh air. The other space we have in the building is meeting rooms and the boardrooms. That is, of course, upon request and upon booking of the client. So behind me, or behind these doors, I will show you the various boardrooms or the meeting rooms that we have. So the small room you're looking at here is a 3-person. We call it a huddle room or a strategy room. So maybe just before you get into the boardroom for that crucial meeting, you might want to highlight the points that you're going to say in the boardroom. And something to note is we are techno service, so all these rooms you need to make prior arrangements with the admin downstairs so that you get to book it at whichever time that you think could be okay with you. Towards my far right is one of our biggest boardrooms we have in the building. So this ideally would accommodate around 12 persons, well equipped with digital display as well. We clearly have some water for your meeting, but of course you could make prior arrangements to have either beverage or refreshments brought here for that particular meeting. So if you've also noticed, we also do conference calls here. So again, as a client, should you be in need of this particular service, it's at your disposal. So climate control is also a factor that we have here so that you are comfortable when you're trying to strike that particular deal. The next room is also a meeting room or a boardroom, slightly smaller than this, well equipped with also the same facilities, but it houses 6 persons. We have seen meeting rooms that could accommodate 13 persons. We also have seen 6 persons. We also have seen 4 persons. But should you want a room that could accommodate up to around 30 persons, then this right here is a room that I will show you that would actually do that particular job. So this particular room is called a knowledge room. It's one of the most beautiful spaces personally that we have within this particular building. The knowledge room gives you a kind of an environment where you could do your strategy, you could also do your training if you are, of course, into the training of persons. And remember, as a client, you will be given access to these particular rooms using this key card. We currently have clients who are in use of it. And of course, as a client, you get to make prior bookings to use this particular space. We do have the soft sitting spaces towards my far right. And of course, we could play around with the arrangement here so that you could accommodate up to around 30 persons. What's more, for this particular room, you also get digital display. So it's easier for you if you're doing a training to project any information that would be important for you. The knowledge room also is a very important room in this particular business because towards my far left here, this is the history of Kofisi. And just show you where we have come as a business and of course some of the rooms that we have already viewed. So this right here summarizes the various spaces that we have in the building. We have already seen this particular space on the second floor. This is also a boardroom. And again, like I mentioned, besides Kofisi Keystone Park here in Nairobi, we also have various spaces and some of the other clients within the country as well. So we have spaces here that are in South Africa, and we also have spaces in Nigeria as well, Uganda and Tanzania, just to name but a few.
So productivity is the key ingredient for any modern successful business, and it was our goal to support productivity in African business by creating the most sophisticated and stimulating workspaces for that labour, for that workforce. The way we do that is by designing well thought through space with varied elements and places to work in the day, that then create a reliable environment for those companies to be able to come and focus on their main efforts and their main core business. We offer a range of offices, desks and rooms that are all flexible, which allows our clients to be agile and match their resource to the opportunity. Ultimately, the context of the East African, Kenyan opportunity, one has to have the patience and the tenacity to be able to open up those opportunities, and we're seeing a large number of new types of businesses that are coming into market, more permanent style business, which is really exciting in terms of those kind of companies that are actually now entering the markets. But they need the flexibility to move, and in size, maybe in location, maybe even in country. I think with Kofisi, what we've done is we've created an environment that any big business that's is going to recognise, but we're also sympathetic to the fact that most of our members are local to the country they're in, and they could be startups. There could be the enterprise opportunity is huge, because when you look at the investment in primary infrastructures and you look at the technology adoption that's occurring in Kenya, for example, which is the #1 financial technology adopter in the world, that creates a very fertile environment for enterprise growth, and that is now starting to come online. And from the last 5 years of the work that we've been doing here, we're really starting to see that growth coming through. And so the flexible office space scenario works for any type of business, whether you be an individual who wants connectivity with people, whether you're a small to medium-sized business that needs to fluctuate in size, whether you're a big company that wants to create a better environment for its work staff. It always makes sense, and no more so in what can be sometimes quite unreliable and difficult waters to work your way through is the opportunities that exist inside these fast-growing countries across the continent.
The agile yet beautiful and thought-through spaces, amenities plus management support. The co-working spaces give startups a soft landing when looking to start a business or expand a growing outfit in an established brand. Next, the accessory spots.
Having a small apartment should not dim your light of living in a cozy and stunning home you have always dreamed of. Begin by understanding your space to help the space be a more personalized haven. First, declutter. It is important to have a calm, peaceful, and uncluttered space. Create space by getting rid of any item whose job can be done by something else. Select different types of small-size furniture to fit in your room. Use trim furniture. This will allow smooth transitions in the room as well as a 360-degree view of the house. The sofa seats should have lower backs to create a sense of space, and select seats with clean lines and smaller legs. Invest in pieces with multiple functions to conserve space. Taking advantage of vertical space as well, there is a lot of square footage upwards, whether it means adding shelving, hanging up that favorite painting, and even swapping a standing lamp for wall-mounted lighting. Use light colors to make small spaces feel more spacious. Pastel colors such as soft blue, soft pink, or light hues of yellow or green work wonders to make a space feel more airy. Another important factor is flooring choices, which will impact the visuals of a space. Whether you choose carpet, tile, wood, or vinyl, lighter colors can help give the illusion of a larger, more open space. Off-white tones like ivory, cream, and light tan can add elegance to living rooms and bedrooms, and if a pattern is desired, consider a simple geometric style with larger design elements. Finally, add depth with mirrors. Mirrors will always add depth and light to a room. If you are feeling cramped in a one-room house with one window, simply place a mirror opposite the window to reflect and give an illusion of an additional window.
Whether you're thinking of transforming an old house or keen to actualize an idea in a new home, our interior design partners will be delighted to give a hand. Just drop us a line and let's talk. We're taking a short break. Coming up, the property news with a taste of a first of its kind, upcoming Owner Home Expo. The home ownership front with tips of getting onto the property ladder.
If it's going to take you a lifetime to pay for it, so be it. After all, you and your family are going to be in this home for a lifetime. Go for it. Don't stop yourself.
And other investment options available in the market. Don't go away. Keep it Property Show.
Rain-Gain, the water harvesting solution from Mabati Rolling Mills.
Welcome back. This is the Property Show. Owner Home Expo, a first of its kind, is here.
When looking to get onto the property ladder, where can you connect with key stakeholders in the property value chain, from developers, professionals in the sector as well as suppliers, all under one roof? And for stakeholders, where do you get brand awareness and meet face-to-face with potential clients? Join the Property Show with Nancy in conjunction with the Standard Group Housing Expo, a first of its kind. As one of the big 4 development agendas, the Expo brings together key stakeholders in the sector to inform the public on the available property in the market, highlight on alternative building solutions, promote competitive offers in the market, provide financial solutions available to prospective homeowners, support industry stakeholders with an interactive platform with potential customers, create a platform where the government, non-governmental bodies can educate the public concerning the sector. The Expo will be held at the Kenyatta International Convention Center on 27th to 29th September 2019. There will be a live panel discussion on KTN News from the ground on the status of Kenya's property markets in respect of affordability and trends. Don't miss out.
Are you looking for exquisite living at an affordable cost? Sherry's Properties has done it again. Join Royal Gates Open Day and let's explore this intimate gated community together.
Royal Gates is a gated community located in Acacia, 4 kilometers from Kitengela town. This development consists of 78 4-bedroom detached townhouses. Amenities include a spacious lounge with a separate dining area, modern kitchen fitted with quality appliances and ample storage space, master ensuite bedroom with inbuilt wardrobes and a bathtub, an ensuite guest bedroom, 2 additional bedrooms with a common bathroom, internet-ready houses, as well as a centralized TV port. Other features include detached ensuite DSQ with ample wash area, 2 parking slots per house, a swimming pool, a fully equipped gym, borehole and wastewater recycling system, private gardens, children's playground, CCTV cameras, electric fence and perimeter walls for security, street lighting, solar power and Cabro-paved driveway. The offtake goes at 13.9 million Kenya shillings. The expected completion date of the first phase is March next year, and the second phase is expected to be complete by March 2021.
Royal Gates is developed by Sherry's Properties, the developers of Royal Finesse.
I'm very passionate about beautiful spaces. I like bringing life to spaces and not just putting 4 walls, but life to a room.
The first meeting I had with the developer was actually what made me make the decision to come to Royal Finesse. She said she wanted to develop something that she could stay in. And apart from the elegance that Royal Finesse gives to homeowners, it is a very quiet and serene place to live in. Somewhere where after the hustle of the city, you come home, you're relaxed. It is peaceful, it is safe. All amenities are provided. If you want to exercise, the gym is there, the swimming pool is there. It's just a few meters away from the road. You don't have to go in so far. So I think that is what really attracted me to Royal Finesse, apart from the elegance of the place.
Next, the home ownership segment. Owning property is one of our biggest and life-changing decisions. What are the do's and don'ts of this journey? Let's find out.
you think about a house, let's even say it costs 10 million. None of us has 10 million sitting in the bank, but you have people who walk around with that kind of money in the boots of their car. So what happens is you identify a property like I did, and then there were so many contenders who had, who were cash buyers. I didn't have cash. Fortunately for me, I was looking to buy a house I was living in. Because I moved into this house and I thought
You fell in love.
I'm never moving out of this house, you know. It basically is in a location that I think works for me. It's a beautiful house, it's big. A lot of my family members have an attachment to the house. So the first thing I did is tell the agent then, you know, if this property ever comes up for sale, please give me the first right of refusal. And like it happens, when you're dreaming about something, God actually comes through for you. So that happened, and I get a call, and the house is actually available. But I did not have the amount that was required to be able to secure the house, to transfer the house to myself. So of course, my next stop is a bank. And I had been banking with this particular bank for about 10 years. And after a back and forth, they said, sorry, we cannot lend you because typically banks are not, they don't want to take risks. I didn't have a pay slip and a contract with an employer that guarantees me employment till either death do us part or until I retire. A lot of people in this country are either employed on contract, even the staff I work with here, they're literally on contract because you come to work, you get a commission. So you don't have a constant income. It's just based on your hard work. So I did get into a negotiation process with the landlady and said, I am going to raise the money. I had no idea where I would get it from. But faith is a good thing because then I got into selling a piece of land that I had in the outskirts of Nairobi, again, which is another nightmare because, as you know, with the sale of land, you will get so many people who are interested, but those who have the money to pay are very few. So, but then I was able to pay the initial deposit, which is typically 20% of the property. Again, a huge chunk of money. And I started talking to different banks, and I presented my case. I'm looking to buy. I don't have an employment contract for life. I have a business. I have an extra source of income. This is what I have. And you know, this is my credit history. And, you know, if you're willing to walk the journey with me, we'll walk the journey together. And fortunately, after knocking on so many banks, I didn't find one that was interested in lending. I think, first of all, start today.
Start today and start when you're young.
Yeah, there's no reason for anybody not starting. When I think back, I don't know why I never started this, you know, again, in my 20s. There's no reason for not starting. And I think probably if I had started earlier, I'd be on my third or fourth home now. But wherever you are, start today. And even if you're not, you haven't identified the home, start building the
saving culture.
Yeah, have a saving culture. So you'll have the upfront deposit that's required to get into the conversation with the seller. Because, you know, in the absence of 20% of X amount, there's no conversation. That 20% needs to be secured in the bank. Even when you're talking to the bank, they need to see commitment. And commitment is, I have paid this amount and therefore I am looking for the difference. So start today.
So if you have decided I want a home, you have to find out where and why there. Is it because of the schools? Is it because of where you work?
Is it because of capital gains?
Is it because of your capital? Is it because of what you can afford? Figure out. Once you have the why covered and you have the location and you have a figure that you have locked in, then start saving. Let no one fool you that it will take forever, it is not possible to save. Of course, if you want to spend on fleeting luxuries, then they will come and go. But if you're focused, you will then achieve that dream, that home. Once you have that home, Nancy, I can now go and sit in any restaurant.
And enjoy anything you want to enjoy, yes.
I can go and shop wherever I want. My husband and I can go to
any holiday.
The Maldives now. But had we not, had we spent our money then on those things, then we would not be here.
First of all, I think due diligence on any property, including your home, you cannot underestimate due diligence when you're about to buy a property. Do your homework, engage the professionals, the lawyers, the architects if you're building, the quantity surveyors, the engineers. Deal with professionals. Don't take shortcuts. Take into consideration the distance from all the important areas, because you have to commute. In fact, that's one of the reasons we love our home where we are, because of easy access to our offices and all to other places we want to go. There's no hassle. But as I said, once you've taken care of the due diligence and you're happy with the location, yes, it's not a walk in the park, but you can never wait to have all the money. It's just never possible. You've just got to start. You've got to start where you are and have a plan and work together. You know, if you are a man with a wife and so on, work together, because this is your home. And you know, it's a long-time investment. If it's going to take you a lifetime to pay for it, so be it. After all, you and your family are going to be in this home for a lifetime. Go for it. Don't stop yourself.
Your home ownership story could be another person's stepping stone. Just give us a call and I'll be happy to share your story on this platform. Next, other investment options available in the market.
Gitanga duplexes are a modern development located in the heart of Lavington off Gitanga Road. Privileged by its exquisite design and opulent finishes, this elegant residence offers 36 four-bedroom ensuite duplexes. Accommodation includes lower level, spacious living room, dining room, fitted kitchen with detached pantry, guest bedroom on select units, doby area with washing machine provisions, and exterior storage for gas tanks. Upper level, spacious master ensuite bedroom with walk-in closet, 2 bedrooms ensuite, TV or family room which can be turned into a 5th bedroom. Salient features include 2 car parking spaces per unit, low-maintenance fully glazed UPVC windows, balconies with panoramic views, carbon-paved driveways, guardhouse, underground and overhead water tanks. Mavoko Park is located in a gated community. Each maisonette is beautifully designed with 4 and 5 bedrooms. Accommodation includes spacious living room and dining room, fitted kitchen with detached pantry, spacious ensuite master bedroom with walk-in closet, common bathroom with shower, family room, panoramic balcony, and doby area with provisions for washing machine. Salient features include private garden, provision for exterior gas tank storage, carbon-paved driveways, underground and overhead water tanks, boundary wall with electric fence, borehole water system, mini shopping center, solar water heater, and advanced system for cable TV and internet.
Would you like to visit any of the properties featured on this platform, just give us a call and we'll be happy to arrange private viewing. That's it for today. Thank you for watching The Property Show. Tune in next Sunday for insights on a first of its kind upcoming housing expo. Let me take this opportunity to say thank you for your comments and feedback as Asanteni Sana. This conversation continues on our social media handles. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.